Hello, my name's June Tranmer, and I'm the manager and the senior practitioner at Wellbeing in York on James Street in the Railway Centre. We had been there just a year when everything had to shut down, and what I was hoping to do was to share with everybody my self-care tips, which I have been distributing throughout the lockdown and just trying to help people really look after themselves better because the best way to make sure that you are well and healthy is to make sure you're looking after yourself in the best possible way to support your own natural immunity. Um, I have lots to say about, the combinations of Western medicine and complementary healthcare. We have a place to play very much, and I feel now is the time, really, for people to actually begin to do proper integrated healthcare. So, if you would like to take some of these tips to your life and just see how they do, just see how they work for you. I use them every day myself, and touch wood so far, I have kept well. Obviously, we need medical attention when it gets to the point of really needing medical attention. However, for keeping well, there's nothing to beat natural methods. So there are things on this list that I've got that I'm quite happy to share with everybody. For just anybody who wants it can have it. It's not patented, it's just good common sense, most of it. Some of them are things to take, which are available in local shops, and I really do like to support local independent shops, such as Tulliver's, which is just round the corner from Supersonic Gym, in fact. Um, you can get oregano oil there. You can get vitamin D there. There's a really excellent spray vitamin D, and I would heartily recommend everybody start taking it. We've missed out on quite a bit of sunshine, some of us, some of us not. Some of us had managed to get out in the sun when it was out, so that's good, but we still need more for the winter. They also have these rather marvelous propolis lozenges, which are from Scarborough. So they're made by bees. Well, the propolis is made by bees. The lozenges are made by humans. And they're excellent for staving off, coughs and colds and flus and things. Chinese cough syrup. Now that's available from the Regency supermarket on Rougier Street. And I swear by that as a really lovely hot drink. You can put a big tablespoon in a mug of water, warm water, and it just makes a really soothing, strengthening drink. And it's all natural ingredients. So it's a really good thing to have. Um, 5-flower essence, which is also good for the emotional balance because let's face it, we've all been a weeny bit stressed here, haven't we? And trying to keep our balance is really important. We've got to stay calm, keep calm and carry on. And that is one of the best ways to do that. They've got different varieties of the 5-flower emergency rescue remedy, whatever you want to call it. It's a Bach flower essence, and I do personalized versions of those. But that's a really great across the board, good for everybody kind of remedy. And there's specific instructions on how to take it. You don't take it straight from the stock bottle. You put it 5 drops, 4 drops, 5 drops in a glass of water and drink that, or dilute it into another dropper bottle and take a few drops every few hours while you're feeling under stress. So it's a really excellent um, calming influence, and especially if you had a shock, any kind of shock. It's good for bruising, good for headaches, dab it on your temples, um, that kind of thing. And elderberry syrup. Now that's coming to the season, really. You can go and pick your own elderberries and make your own syrup. Really brilliant for taking care of your immune system during the colder winter months, and it will keep you a bit more defended from colds and flus. There are some already made versions in the shops, so look out for those. But yeah, you can just make your own. Just boil it up, put some syrupy, sugary, or maple syrup or some kind of other sweetener with it, because they can be quite bitter, can elderberries. But boil it up until it's quite thick, and then just have a spoonful every day. That's really going to help. So down to the kinesiology type of things. For stress release, I'm always telling everybody, hold your forehead. Put your hand just straight across your forehead or put both hands on the forehead on the two different acupuncture points just there. You know how everybody does this anyway. When you're trying to remember something, we all know this is really useful. We just do it automatically. However, we don't know why we're doing it. And the reason is that it helps to relax the back of the head, the back of the brain, where we go to when we're in our stress mode. And it brings the blood to the front where we can do our better thinking. So it just really releases the stress, helps you breathe more deeply, and you can obviously consciously breathing more deeply is a really good idea anyway. So just try that out whenever you're feeling like things are getting a bit much. Just grab hold of your forehead. And once everybody knows about this, it won't be unusual and nobody will go, "What are you doing?" So just tell everybody that we should all be doing this and it'll all be fine and normal. Um, Another thing I like to do to help the immune system is tapping on the breastbone. The thymus gland, I'll just move the camera down a little bit. The breastbone is just there and the thymus is just behind it. And what you need to do is tap up on the left and down on the right, and that just wakes it up. If it's a bit tender, that means that it's a little bit congested. So the tapping kind of gets it moving, gets everything circulating better, and helps with your natural defenses. Okay, so I think that's enough for now. If you want to know more, you can contact me on 07932 163602 or June at wellbeinginyork.org. And I'd be happy to answer your questions. You don't need to book an appointment just to ask me questions. Okay, thanks for listening.